Guys, if you have been trading for a while and still feel stuck, what I'm about to share might change the way you approach the markets forever. After making $2.6 million as a trader, I realized that the biggest breakthroughs had nothing to do with finding a perfect strategy. It was belief, data, discipline, and habits, the things most traders ignore. And in this video, I'm breaking down 5 lessons that actually move the needle for me, the things that turn down random results into consistent profits. So without further ado, let's look at the presentation I have prepared. Look, beliefs equal results, and belief in your trading system and the way you approach your charts every single day is what brings you results. If you don't have belief, or in other words, confidence in your system backed by data, you're not going to get consistent results. So when you believe in your system, you start being consistent. Most importantly, you avoid emotional decisions and you let the process drive the profits. What you need to do is you need to set a clear intention and commitment. You should take only A+ setups, no emotional or meh trades. You have to stick to your process. Look, belief, aligned action is the result. So backed data that you gathered from back testing and forward testing your system, around that you need to build an aligned step-by-step process or an aligned action, and that's going to drive you results. What I was just mentioning was the importance of data. Data removes doubt. When your edge is proven by numbers, so let's say you have backtested your trading system for 500 trades, you have forward tested your trading system for 200 trades, and you have a profitable trading system, it removes doubt. So when you fall into a losing streak, right, you're not doubting yourself about the next step you're taking, about the next trade you're taking. When your edge is proven by numbers, you trade confidently and stop second guessing yourself. Confidence equals competence equals data. You have to analyze at least 100+ trades, study both top 10% and bottom 90% of the trades. It's not just about studying your wins. Oh, how can I get more of these? It's also about studying your losses. How can I remove some of my losses from the trading? Because the way I got profitable, when I got from a unprofitable to break-even stage, what took me to profitable stage was not adding more wins, it was removing losses, removing unnecessary mistakes that I made, right? So instead of trying to win more trades, I tried to take out of my losses. Number 3, volume negates luck. The more you show up and execute, the more lucky you will get. Once again, luck equals preparation plus opportunity. So now once you've done your preparation, once you've done your due diligence about your system and you have proven results, proven data that your system is working, now all you need is an opportunity to execute it. And that's how you will become quote unquote lucky. You have to execute your plan daily. Take so many quality trades that failure becomes statistically impossible. And finally, reps, okay? Number 4, habits are more important than your strategy. You don't reach your goals, your habits get you there. It's about how you approach your trading. Your trading needs to be consistent analysis equals consistent results. Every day you sit down at the charts, what time frame does what? For me, weekly, daily, look for bias, 15 to 30, look for liquidity, and 1 to 5 minute time frames gives me an entry confirmation. Every single day I have the same approach. Consistent analysis equals consistent results. So that's why you need to build a simple routine before, during, and after trading. You have to check charts and plan your setups. Meditate to stay calm and focused. If you're a beginner, I did this when I was beginner. I was reading a lot of books and meditating, but now control of my emotions is backed by data. So if I'm in a winning streak or a losing streak, I'm not affected by emotions. And most importantly, review your trades. If you don't journal your trades, right? If you don't look back at your trades, let me ask you a question. What trades did you take on October 6th? If you don't have an answer to that, and why you took the trade, what was the result of the trade, screenshots of the trade, then you're doing it wrong. Because if you forget about what happened last week, how can you improve yourself? Because the best way to move forward is to fail as many times as you can, but just don't fail at the same thing twice, okay? And finally, chasing quick riches. Trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. And I know you have heard this multiple times, but I'm here to say it again. Trading works the best when you play the long game. Even my students, when they ask me, how do I become a full-time trader? All I gotta say is you have to take the long route. If you don't have enough starting capital to trade with, your best chance is to get funded. But once you get funded with $50,000 account or $25,000 account, don't trade that funded account. Put it to the side, get another funded account. Let's say you fail it, get another funded account, you pass it, you have more, stack your funded accounts until you have at least $350,000 in funded. So now you can drop your risk to 0.25%, where if you risk that low amount, you need to lose 40 trades in a row to blow that account. You protect yourself from blowing that money. And also you're making decent amount of money by using low risk because you have a big balance. And that whole journey of you passing small funded accounts and getting to $350,000 in funded is not just going to take longer, but it's going to be preparing you to trade that big capital. So now by the time you have that big account, you are ready to trade, okay? Impulsive trades come from wanting fast results. That's obvious. Steady profits actually last. That's obvious as well. Steady and consistent analysis, steady profits. Focus on small, consistent wins over time. This is why in the Hidden Edge, I teach people to do trade management. Every time we open the trade, we're not doubting and guessing what's going to happen next. We have strict rules, one after another, how we're going to scale out of the position if the trade goes against us. So now, if it goes almost to TP and go back to stop loss, while 95% of traders would have lost money, we would have came out profitable out of that trade, because as the price is dropping, we're scaling out of the position. This is where trade management comes into play. If you want to learn more about how hundreds of traders are becoming profitable, this might help you. Check the link in the video of this description where I break down all of these things step by step, from my strategy to my mindset to my live trading every single day. We started doing 2 live trading sessions every day, London and New York. People follow me every single day. All of these things I will break down, and I will put you in a position, in the best position to become a profitable trader. Click the link in the description, check out the Hidden Edge, and I'll see you on the other side.